Hello, YouTubers. It's Tina Swanson, aka Giddy Girl, and I just wanted to share my little product find here. It's called the We Are Memory Keepers mini punch board. I was at a planner party a couple of weeks ago, and they were promoting this product. And I have a good majority of the We Are Memory Keepers punch boards, and so when I saw this little guy, I had to have it to add to my collection. I do make quite a few mini envelopes. I like to use them in my junk journals, and I like to use them in my pocket letters. And so this was awesome. At my local scrapbook store, it retails for $14.99. I got it for $8.99 with a 40% off coupon. So to me, it was right on. And so what I wanted to show you, so the pocket letters is my newfound hobby as of last year. And those of you that don't know what a pocket letter is, it's basically a creative way to pen pal somebody. And so what you would do is you would take this page protector that's normally used, let me zoom out just a little bit, what's normally used for uh, trading cards and things like that, baseball cards and so forth. Um, Basically what they've done is now they're using it for a creative outlet where you decorate 9 2.5 by 3.5 type squares, I should say triangles, and you would put it in this little page protector, and then you would mail it off. Well, one of the things that's kind of fun to send off is a little about yourself, and so I like to do a little envelope and send it along with it, so that way they get to know me a little bit better. And I mean, it is pen pal, so I want to make sure that they get to know who I am. So, and Jeanette Lane, I think, is the person that invented it, and that was kind of one of the suggestive things that she puts in there. At any rate, just kind of wanted to show you how to use this. Like with most of the boards, they come with additional sizes for bigger envelopes and so forth, and then it has this little coating here. And so for the pocket letter, it's a 2.5 by 3.5 pocket, and per this, it says if you want to do a card size 2.5, it's trying to focus, 2.5 by 3.5, it wants you to cut the paper 4 7/8 by 4 7/8. Sorry, this is not focusing very well. There we go. And to score at 2 3/4. What I found with a little bit of experimentation is that for a pocket letter, it should be scored at 2. And so what I did with the permanent marker, so I'll remember every time I pull this guy out, is to do PL for pocket letter and score at 2. So let's do one real quick. And so I'm going to cut my paper 4 7/8 by 4 7/8 per suggestion. And then I am going to punch and score at 2. Oh, and before I do, I am going to pull out the little scorer. Look at that little tool. Super cute. It's as big as my middle finger. So we're going to go to 2, punch, score. And with the punch boards, if you're not familiar, basically what you want to do is where your first score line is your next mark for where you want to punch. So we're going to place that, and you line it up with this little guy here. So punch, score, punch again, score, and one last time. Punch and score. And with most of the punch boards, they have a little corner rounder on the other side of the punch, and so you could round these corners. It's not necessary, but you can round the corners just to kind of give it a different finish. I've done them both ways. And now we're ready to burnish. Just using my my fingers for now until I get them all folded. And then I'm going to use my little tool. And we have a little envelope. Now I've sent it both ways where I've actually put some glue there and made it the pocket. And I've actually sent it this way. So if it's got a white backing, I'll write just right here. I'll just write right on the paper. If it's something that's printed, like some of the cardstock is printed on both sides, I'll stick another piece of notebook paper folded up in there, like you would a letter. Um, so it just kind of depends. And this little guy should fit in my pocket. And there you have it. So when I'm doing my themed pocket letters, I like to use coordinating cardstock with a theme, like so. Isn't that cute? So you can use this envelope. I may have mentioned it at the beginning, but you can use this. I mean, you can use these envelopes. I've used these envelopes when I've made envelopes this small. I've used it for card making. I've used it for scrapbooking, any type of paper crafting, junk journals especially. It's super cute to use in. So yeah, plenty of options. I just love the fact that this is so portable and ready to go. I could be watching shows and I can just push a bunch of little envelopes out as fast as I can. So I think that's pretty cool. The other thing too is um, I've seen pocket letters where there have been 9 actual envelopes in there, and people will put little goodies in there, and so that way it keeps everything nice and tight. And they'll send it and they'll decorate the outside of it. So I've seen that as well. Okay, that's it. I just kind of wanted to show you my little gem. I love this little baby. This is going to get well used. So that's it. Hope you enjoy. Thanks.